Hi friends, my name is Milan Dolaria. In previous video, we learned up to the exercise 7.2. So in this video, we will start exercise 7.3. Okay, let's start it with question number 1. Here, first of all, read this question. Triangle ABC and triangle DBC are two isosceles triangles on the same base BC and vertex A and D are on the same side of BC. If AD is extended to intersect BC at P, show that. Now we have these four questions. Okay, here ABC and DBC are two isosceles triangles. ABC and DBC both are isosceles triangle on the same base BC. Vertex A and D are on the same side of BC, that means in upward side. Okay, same side of BC, that means in upward part, upper part. If AD is extended to intersect BC at P, that means here intersection point P, show that. First question is triangle ABD, that means this triangle is congruent to triangle ACD. Okay, we need to prove triangle ABD congruent to triangle ACD. Okay, so in first triangle, in first question, here AB is equals to AC because triangle ABC is isosceles triangle. Okay, then triangle DBC, it is also isosceles triangle, so these two sides are same. Okay, first of all, in triangle ABC isosceles triangle, so AB is equals to AC. After that, this triangle, triangle DBC, it is also isosceles triangle, so BD is equals to CD, and AD is common side in both the triangle. Okay, so both triangle are congruent by using side criteria. Okay, so by using side criteria, to triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD. Okay, again, this is isosceles triangle, so here AB is equals to AC. Now this is also isosceles triangle, so here BD is equals to CD, and third side AD is common side. Okay, so we can say that triangle ABD congruent to triangle ACD. So here ABC is an isosceles triangle, so AB is equals to AC. DBC is an isosceles triangle, so BD is equals to CD. So now in triangle ABD and ACD, AB is equals to AC, right? Isosceles triangle. BD is equals to CD, isosceles triangle, and AD is a common side. So triangle ABD congruent to triangle ACD by side congruency criteria. Okay. Now second question, triangle ABP is congruent to triangle ACP. Okay, here we need to prove this triangle and this triangle, both triangle are congruent, ABP and ACP. Okay, so how we can prove this? So here in this two triangle, AB is equals to AC, common side. Angle B is equals to the angle C, because if two sides are same, then two opposite angles are same, right? In triangle, if two sides are same, then opposite angles are same. One more thing, that is AP is a common side in both the triangle. AP is a common side in both the triangle. So here we have side angle, but side angle is not the congruency criteria. Okay, so here we need to find one more combination. So for that, what we need to do? In first question, we proved that these two triangles are congruent. So by using this congruency criteria, we can say that these two angles are same. We can say that these two angles are same, this angle and this angle. Okay, by using this congruency criteria, by using CPCT, we can say that these two angles are same. Okay, and In second question, these two angles are same, these two angles are same, and this side is same. So by using angle side angle criteria, we can prove this. Otherwise, we can also use angle side. Otherwise, we can also use side angle side. Why? Because AP is a common side, these two angles are same, and AB is equals to AC because ABC is isosceles triangle. Here also we written it, right? So by using side angle side criteria, this is side, here angle, and again side. So here we can use angle side angle, otherwise angle side, otherwise side angle side. So you can use any way. Okay. So here by using this congruency criteria, angle BAD is equals to angle CAD by CPCT. Okay, by using this congruency criteria, BAD, that means now use this sequence second, first, third. So same sequence second, first, third. So angle CAD. Okay, so angle BAD is equals to CAD by CPCT. It means by using this congruence criteria, we can say that these two angles are same. BAD is equals to CAD. Okay, now in this two triangle ABP and ACP, AB is equals to AC, right? Because isosceles triangle. Here AB is equals to AC, isosceles triangle. So this two sides are same. Angle BAD is equals to CAD. That means these two angles are same because that we prove in the first internal equation, right? And AP is common side. That means this side. AP is common side. So here side angle side criteria. So triangle ABP is congruent to ACP by side angle side congruency criteria. Okay. So here triangle ABP is congruent to triangle ACP by side angle side congruency criteria. Now third question, AP bisects angle A as well as angle D. AP bisects angle A as well as angle D. So here we have written angle BAD is equals to CAD. Angle BAD is equals to CAD. It means these two angles are same. It means AP bisects angle A. That means divides the angle A into two equal parts because these two parts are same. It means AP divides the angle A. It is called AP bisects angle A. Bisect, that means two equal part. Okay, so here AP makes two equal part of angle A. So we can say that AP bisect angle A. Here we need to prove it. AP bisect angle A as well as angle D. Okay. So here otherwise we can also use the second triangle too. Okay, second congruency criteria too. BAP, second, first, third. Second, first, third. Angle BAP is equals to CAP. Angle BAP is equals to CAP. It means AP bisect angle A. Now we need to prove that AP bisect angle D. That means these two parts are same. Okay. Now we need to prove AP bisect angle D. That means we need to prove here these two parts are same. Okay, if these two parts are same, so from that we can say that AP bisect angle D. Okay, so from that we can say that AP bisect angle D. So how we can prove this? For that, here by using this congruency criteria, we can say that BP is equals to CP. Second, third position. BP is equals to second, third position CP by using CPCT because that we requiring here. That's why. Okay, so BP is equals to CP. Now use that things here. A, B, C. Here we have P and here D. Okay, now in triangle BDP and CDP, that means this triangle, this two triangle, here and here, in this two triangle, BD is equals to CD. Okay, BD is equals to CD. Why? Because it is given in the equation. BD is equals to CD. It is given in the equation because BDC is isosceles triangle. Okay, if it is isosceles triangle, then BD is equals to CD. Okay, so BD and CD both are equal because isosceles triangle. Then DP is a common side. D to P is common side in both the triangle. Okay, and third thing is BP is equals to CP, that we prove in question number 2. Okay, so all three sides of one triangle is equal with the all three sides of second triangle, right? Again I repeat these things. Here we prove that BP is equals to CP, that we use here. A, B, C, here P and D. In this two triangle, this is common side, right? BD is equals to CD because DBC is isosceles triangle. And third thing that we already prove here, BP is equal to CP. So all three sides are same. So triangle BDP is congruent to CDP. Okay, here BD is equals to CD. BD first second position, so first second position CD. Then BP is equals to CP. Now B and P first and third position, so first and third position CP. Okay, so BDP is congruent to CDP by SSS congruency criteria, side. Now by using this, congruency criteria, we can say that angle BDP is equals to the angle CDP. Angle BDP is equals to angle CDP by CPCT. Okay, by using this, angle BDP is equals to angle CDP by using the CPCT, corresponding part of congruent triangles. Okay, so by using, we can say that angle BDP is equals to the CDP. So we can say that AP bisects angle A as well as angle D. Okay, and question number 4, we need to prove here AP is the perpendicular bisector of BC. AP is a perpendicular bisector of BC. Now perpendicular bisector means what? Perpendicular, that means it makes 90-degree angle, and bisector, that means it divides the opposite side into two equal parts. Okay, here AP bisects perpendicular bisector. Perpendicular, that means here it makes 90-degree, and bisector, that means BP is equals to CP. Okay, now BP is equals to CP, that we already proved in question number 2. Okay, so bisector is already proved. So bisector is already proved. Okay, now here from question number 3, we prove BDP is congruent to CDP. Okay, from that, we can also say that angle BPD, that means first, third, second. Okay, we need to maintain the sequence. Whatever sequence we taken from the one side, same sequence we need to take from the second side. That's why I just pronounce the sequence. Okay, first, third, second. I just saying the position. Okay, this is first position, second position, third position. So first, third and second, B, P, D. So same sequence we need to take from the second side. So C, P, D, first, third, second. Okay, so angle BPD is equal to angle CPD by using CPCT. Okay, it means what? It means what? Here we have triangle Now here, from here we can say that these two angles are same. Okay, this angle and this angle are same. Now if these two angles are same, then these two angles are linear pair of angles, and linear pair of angles, it means addition 180 degree, right? But both are same, so definitely both have the measurement 90 degree, right? These two are the linear pair of angles, and both are same, that we prove here. Both are same, that we prove here. So both are 90 degree 90 degree, so 90 90 180. Okay, in this way we can prove that this angle is 90 degree. Okay, so from here we can say that angle BPD is equals to CPD. Here we have D, P, B and C. Okay, so these two angles are same. Now angle BPD plus CPD is equals to 180 degree, because linear pair of angles, right? Because if we add this angle, it makes 180 degree. So both are one linear pair of angles, so addition of both the angle is equals to 180 degree. But both are same, so in place of CPD we can write angle BPD. In place of angle CPD we can write angle BPD. Okay, so BPD as it is, and in place of CPD write down angle BPD. Okay, so 2 times angle BPD is equals to 180 degree. Then transfer this 2 to the right hand side. So 180 by 2, it's a 90. So angle BPD is equals to 90 degree. Okay, so angle BPD is 90 degree. So BPD is 90 degree. It means AP, that means thus AP is perpendicular to BC, right? Perpendicular, that means 90 degree. So AP perpendicular to BC. Okay, so we already proved AP is equals to BP in question 2, right? And AP perpendicular to BC. So collectively AP is perpendicular bisector of BC. Perpendicular, that means makes 90 degree, and bisector, that means two equal parts. Okay, so from here we can prove this. AP is perpendicular bisector of BC. Okay, so in this way we can prove this question. A, B, C. In first question we use the side criteria, right? AB is equals to AC, BC is equals to CD, because isosceles triangle and this is common side, so these two triangles are congruent. Okay, and by using this we can also say that these two angles are same by CPCT. Okay, then in second question what we have do here, ABC. In first question we already proved that these two angles are same, right? So these two angles are same, then AP is common side, and AB is equals to AC, because isosceles triangle. So by using side angle side we can say that triangle ABP is congruent to ACP, and from here we can also say that BP is equals to CP. These two sides are same. BP is equals to CP. Okay, in third question what we need to prove, AP bisect angle A as well as angle P. So here ABC, now here D, here P. We already proved in question number 1 these two angles are same, so AP bisect angle A. Okay, now we need to prove for the angle D. So in this triangle these two sides are same. Okay, because isosceles triangle, these two sides are same, that we already proved in question number 2, and this is common side. So again by side these two triangles are congruent, so these two angles are same, so AP bisect angle D. And from here we can also prove that these two angles are same, this angle and this angle. Okay, now these two angles are same and both are linear pair of angles, so addition of this two angle is equals to 180 degree, so both are 90 degree 90 degree. So from that we can say that this angle is 90 degree, so AP perpendicular to BC, and we already proved that BP is equals to CP, so from that we can say that AP is a perpendicular bisector of BC. Okay, perpendicular, that means 90 degree, and bisector, that means makes the equal part. Okay, then question number 2. AD is an altitude of an isosceles triangle ABC in which AB is equals to AC. AD is altitude of an isosceles triangle ABC in which AB is equals to AC. We need to prove here AD bisect BC and AD bisect angle A. Okay, two things we need to prove here. AD bisect BC and AD bisect angle A. Now AD bisect BC, it means what? Here we have triangle ABC. Okay, in that AD is a altitude, right? ABC is isosceles triangle, so AB is equals to AC, and AD is altitude. Altitude means max 90 degree here. Okay, altitude makes max 90 degree here. Now AD bisect BC, it means what? It divides the BC into two equal parts. That means these two parts are same. Okay, AD divides BC into two equal parts, so BD is equals to CD. That we need to prove in question 1. And in second question, AD bisect angle A. AD bisect angle A, it means what? These two angles are same. Okay, AD bisects angle A, it means these two angles are same. Okay, so we need to prove these two sides are same and these two angles are same. So for that, just consider these two triangles ABD and ACD. Now in that here 90 degree angle and here even 90 degree angle, so both are same. Then AB is equals to AC because ABC is isosceles triangle, right? So AB is equals to AC and both are hypotenuse, right? ABD is right angle triangle and ADC is right angle triangle, so AB and AC both are hypotenuse. Now third thing, that is AD is a common side, right? AD is common side in both the triangles. So here this is 90 degrees, so R right angle, hypotenuse H, okay, and side it is S, so RHS. By using RHS congruency criteria, we can say that these two triangles are congruent. Okay, here in both the triangle one angle 90 degree, right? 90 degree 90 degree, so R. Now AB is equals to AC, isosceles triangle. Okay, AB and AC both are hypotenuse S, and AD is common side, it is side S. So by using RHS criteria, we can say that triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD. Okay, so here in triangle ABD and ACD, AB is equals to AC. Angle ADB is equals to ADC is equals to 90 degree, and third side AD is common side. So triangle ABD is equals to triangle ACD by RHS rule of congruency. Okay, here angle D is equal with the angle D. So angle D third position, so here even third position angle D. Okay, then AB is equals to AC. So AB first second, AC first second. So ABD is congruent to ACD. Now what we need to prove here? Now what we need to prove here? It is BD is equals to CD, right? So BD second third position, here second third position CD. Okay, BD second third position, here CD second third position. So BD is equals to CD by using CPCT. Okay, by using CPCT, BD is equals to CD. So we can say that AD bisect angle BC, sorry, AD bisects BC. Okay, these two parts are same. So from that we can say that AD bisect BC. Okay, so AD divides the BC into two equal part BD and CD. Now second thing, it is AD bisect angle A. Now again by using this congruency criteria, we can say that BAD second third second first and third. So here second first third. So BAD is equals to CAD. BAD is equals to CAD by CPCT. Okay, BAD is equals to CAD by CPCT, it means these two angles are same. Now if these two angles are same, so we can say that AD bisect angle A. Okay, if these two angles are same, so we can say that AD bisects angle A. Okay, in both the triangle 1 angle 90 degree, this is common side, and one hypotenuse is equal because isosceles triangle, so AB is equal to AC. So by using RHS criteria, we can say that ABD is congruent to triangle ACD, and by using the CPCT criteria, we can say that BD is equal to CD, okay, by CPCT, and angle BAD is equal to CAD. Okay, now if BD is equal to CD, so we can say that AD bisects BC, and if these two angles are same, so we can say that AD bisect angle A. So AD bisect angle A, hence proved. Okay, so students, if you have any doubt in these two questions, please write down in comment section. I will give you the answer. Okay, thank you.